but at the same time the payout is better, but at the same time it's risky. They've already started hiring, so do not miss this opportunity. So they don't want to be teaching everything to the new person. If you're looking for an opportunity is basically luck plus your hard work. I would personally not suggest you to do that. I mean, since it takes some time and you can get it like free of. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Saksham Chabra, and in this video I'll be talking about how to land a part-time job in Ireland in 2025. I know it's tough, but I'll try my best to make it simple for you, and I hope you get the part-time. So without further ado, let's start this video. Firstly, before we begin this video, I just wanted to check in on you guys. I hope you've settled in properly, you've made circles, and you are getting habitual to the routes and everything, getting to know the transportation, and you are exploring things as well. And I hope you're liking it. And if there's anything that you want help with, just reach out to me personally on Instagram. I will definitely try my best. So yeah, with that said, and now let's start the video. So firstly, I have a list over here to actually explain you what different kind of jobs that we have available for international students. So let's go through them. Firstly, we have retail jobs in shops like Tesco, Penny's, Super Value, Duns, all the retail stores, be it related to groceries, be it related to anything else. So you have the retail jobs. Then you have jobs in hospitality sectors like cafes, restaurants, fast food and pubs and stuff like that. And then you also have some jobs in logistics like warehouse and delivery. I would personally not suggest you to do that. I mean, though the payouts are really good, but at the same time, it's really difficult to manage such jobs while you're doing your studies and stuff like that. So take a note of that. And also, a lot of students don't know that they can also work on campus jobs as well, like jobs like of maybe librarian, admin, a tutor, a teacher's assistant. Sometimes you just have to ask your college, sorry, if they have such jobs. You get in touch with your professors and stuff like that. The payout is not that bad, and at the same time, you have to like you'll be staying in the campus only, so that's a good thing. So majorly these are the jobs, and also you have the jobs of security. But to get the jobs of security you need to get a license, which takes some time, but at the same time the payout is better, but at the same time it's risky because you will be dealing with n number of thefts, n number of people like junkies and you know those kind of crowds, so it's not gonna be very pleasant. But yeah, so firstly, these are the kinds of jobs that we are talking that are available in Ireland. And before we begin, like how to apply and stuff like that, let me be very clear with you guys. You won't be able to get a part-time until you have your IRP and PPSN. The part-time people, the employers need those. So it's advisable, like I've been saying it in my videos, in the past videos that I've made from the day one itself, that you have to have your IRP and PPSN. So the moment you land over here, get yourself a bank account, because you won't be getting the payments in cash. It will all be deposited in your bank account. So you need to have a local Irish bank account. Even if not Irish bank account, you can get it in your Revolut accounts. Like some places allow it, but not all the places. So keep that note in your mind. And yeah, so your bank account, your IRP and PPS, and these three things are really important. If you don't have it, there's no point of even searching for it. You can tell them that you like IRP is still the second priority, PPSN number is the first priority, and you can get it like free of cost and it doesn't take that long. So get these documents sorted the moment you land over here and just start getting the appointment dates, because last I remember somebody applied in the first week of September for an IRP appointment. They got the appointment somewhere in the last week of November. So the appointment dates are getting filled. So just fast track that application process and stuff like that. Get yourself IRP, PPS, and a bank account. Priority should be your bank account and PPS, because those people will need you to have such these documents, because it's a legal obligation on them as well. And now let's talk about how to actually apply for the jobs. Firstly, everybody knows about applying the jobs through portals like irishjobs.ie, jobleads.ie, then Indeed and stuff like that, Glassdoor. I mean, and also the company portals like company main websites. Those are good, but they are not the only way you should be applying in, to be very honest, because the number of rejections you'll be seeing while applying through those portals is going to be really high. Because sometimes what happens is, I'll tell you, I've worked in the retail sector, so I know how the part-time market works. I know there are certain months in the entire year where the spike of recruitment hikes up. It goes really high because the company need those people to help them with their operations. So around the time of October, this like September end or October, the recruitment gets like the employer starts recruiting good number of people because they need people to help them with their operations through the months of October, because in October we have the Halloween, and they also start preparing for Christmas early in the very beginning of October sometimes, and sometimes in November. So they need people. So you have these companies are desperate as long as you have the essential documents with you, but at the same time you have to realize this thing now, the market is getting very much saturated. For every job in the past few years, there were like 5 applicants, and now it's more than 15 to 20 in some cases. So you have to be very much proactive. So that's why I've been telling, get your documents as soon as possible. Of course, a lot of luck factor is also involved, because sometimes, because I got my job out of luck, like completely. I had you know, no proactive way of approaching. It was the second shop I went to, and they just selected me on spot. I directly talked to the manager. That's how I got my part time in the first place. And it was completely luck, to be very honest. But at the same time, I had my IRP, PPS, and bank account, and my CV was properly formatted. I'll talk about the CV part later down this video. But just get this straight, you have to have your documents and start walking into the stores at the same time, because I'm telling you, companies are desperate to hire more people. Firstly, the first employment contract that you will be getting from the employers will be of 3 months. It's called Christmas temp contracts in major retail store industries. I'm talking about. In securities, it's different, but I'm talking about the major retail, because a lot of people would be doing the retail jobs or the hospitality sector jobs. So just do not rely on online platforms and career portals. Try to walk into the stores, as many stores as you can, and try to talk to the manager directly. Just ask for the manager. People know, like the employers know, that people would be coming, international crowd would be coming to ask for the jobs. It's normal over here. Do not hesitate. It's completely normal over here. I know where we come from, it's not a very standard practice. So, but trust me, over here it's normal. So do not hesitate. Just try to be proactive and talk to the main authority directly. That's all. Okay, so far we've talked about what documents you need, how to apply, and now let's talk about what sort of CV you need to submit. A lot of people make this mistake that they start sending in their corporate CVs that they send in for corporate jobs. But trust me, understand this point, that retail jobs and the part-time job market is completely different from the corporate sector. You cannot submit the same CV. You need to have a different CV. So for that, just follow a simple format. For example, this is the A4 layout. On top, your name, your address, and type a referral available on request and PPSN available on request. Do not just mention your PPSN number, because you will be handing your CVs into a number of places, and it should not be, it should not get that much public attention. Just mention available on request. So your name, your location, your referral available on request title, and your PPSN number. Again, referral available on request. Then a little profile section, what you've done, what you are good at, and underneath a little bit about your experience, like 4 columns of experience, like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all, what you've done and how you, and try to relate it to the job that you're applying to into those pointers. So have at least 4 experiences, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and underneath your education, and also mention about your availability, because people need to know, like the employers need to know when you are available. And mention it in terms of, are you flexible, like can you work part-time all days throughout the week as per the employer's requirement, or you have certain days, or you have certain hours that you want to work. So just mention your availability and stuff like that. And also a skill section, which is really important, and try to add skills related to the job, not related to the corporate jobs, but to the retail jobs. Sorry about that. So look up on Google, you can find a number of skills that a CV should be having if you're applying for a retail sector job or any sort of part-time job. So you can look up those skills and just put it over there. And yeah, that's a very basic CV. Just keep it to one page. Do not like make it 2 to 3 pages of a CV. I've seen people submitting those things, and trust me, it's not going to help you anywhere. They just want to, when you'll be submitting your CV, they just want to see, are you capable enough to talk to customers, clients, and are you able to understand their accents, and are you proactive in the ways, because you will be nonetheless in a role that will be customer facing role. So you just have to present yourself like that with confidence. So that's all about the CV. So yeah, with all the three things that I've talked about, firstly the documents, how to apply, and with what kind of CV you want to apply, you're all set. Just follow these 3 tips really good, and you are all set, and start applying for the jobs, because employers are on lookout for new people to hire. They've already started hiring, so do not miss this opportunity, because this is a very brief window. After this, it won't it the next window will be somewhere after December, so you don't want to miss this window. So try to get into this window, and also try to present yourself in a way that you already know what you will be doing. Try to research, or maybe try to talk to a other employee before you talk to the manager, to know what kind of job they are applying to, and how it can be, how they can present themselves in a way that they already know what the kind of work they want to do, because employers do not want to spend a lot of time teaching you all the things that you will be doing, because they won't be having a lot of time. Because I'm telling you, start from the September, October, November, and December are the most busiest time for any retail, for any part-time job market. So they don't want to be teaching everything to the new person. They would expect you to have the basic understanding of it. So try to talk to the employee first who's already working over there. That would give you an advantage and edge. So yeah, it's nothing complicated. I know it's all about the luck, because as I told you now, the number of applications used to be like, for one job application, it used to be 4 to 5 people, and now it's been like 15 to 20. The competition is tough. It's luck, but at the same time, you need to prepare your stuff at the same time. We know if you're looking for an opportunity is basically luck plus your hard work. Like, you cannot control the luck part, but you can definitely control your hard work part. So work on that. With that said, I would like to close this video now, and you definitely know how to reach out to me, and please show the support to the channel. It would be really good. You know your part, and all the links to reach out to me would be in the description. If you want to book a one-on-one call, feel free to do so about anything. Like, even if you are a new student, if you are thinking of coming to Ireland, or if you are already over here, if you feel like talking to me, book one-on-one sessions or reach out to me on Instagram and stuff like that. With that said, thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.